just don't make sense, and you need a friend. Grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Does that look about like an ounce to you?
That is a sufficient amount of white powder.
Okay.
Thank you for showing me how to correctly put bullets into this thing.
Well, you have the most important job.
These gloves are very big, and they make this much easier than I thought it would be.
You have to use burners when doing any of this type of stuff because of fingerprints.
Oh,
Oh, and safety as well.
bullets.
But remember, you have the most important job because if this swap goes bad and these Latvian cocaine smugglers realize that we're giving them Domino sugar,
Yes.
they might pick a fight. So I'm going to need you in that dumpster with the AK-47.
I am prepared to die for this swap.
That's what I like to hear from the best partner in the world. You're prepared to die? 3 ounces of Domino's sugar? I think we're ready to make the deal.
Yep.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Okay. We can take the burners off now.
Oh.
Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. Sorry you had to see a little bit of our multitasking, but Jonathan and I are gearing up for a very big swap this evening. We'll be heading down to the Brunswick, Georgia shipping docks and meeting up with, I believe they're Latvian. I'm not sure. They have some sort of accent. And they informed us that they wanted to swap for cane.
The years I've spent watching crime shows on television have finally paid off.
It's a potentially lucrative swap. We typically swap items for items. In this case, we're swapping 3 ounces, give or take, of Domino's sugar, which is worth approximately 68 cents. And the Latvians are agreeing to pay us approximately $6,500. I'm not sure they know it's sugar, but they wanted cane. And if you look at the packaging,
Pure cane.
we're swapping pure cane.
Sweetened. Granulated.
But it's pure.
Pure as the day is long.
It's the natural sweetener. So in an abundance of caution, we're loading up our AK-47 magazines. so Jonathan can back me up. I was told once when I was a child. My mother taught me many important lessons. One of the lessons, though, that really stuck is never swap cane with Latvian smugglers without backup hiding in a dumpster with an AK-47.
My mom taught me to point and shoot.
And I hope you took that lesson to heart, Jonathan.
It's the second time I may or may not ever shoot a gun.
Well, not to put any pressure on you, Jono, but if you miss, I die.
If I miss, I also probably die.
Shit. Yes, probably. I just spit all over the table. Let's get to the swaps. What's in the gallery for today?
Well, first, I think we have to address the fact that it's springtime. It's April, which means new months, new seasons, new beginnings, and also new swaps. We have some new additions, apparently, to today's carousel of good things that people share.
The Yamaha trombone offered up by Lauren. I'm not sure how many hours have been spent tooting on the trombone. I know when you're grading the used instrument market, you always want to know how used the instrument actually is.
I should tell you all that this trombone I played for 2.5 minutes the other day.
Oh, you played it yourself.
My mouth has been on the tutor, and then I only wiped it down with my shirt, so there are extra things that come with this swap, and it is the ability to be closer to me.
I'm envious. I never had the lip pursed strength to play brass instruments.
You put your lips together, and you just...
Yeah, the concept is there. Unfortunately, I just don't have the strength. Like, it's always comes out like a loose fart. I try.
I also know many things about those. I am pretty much always farting, including now.
Out of your mouth?
Or my butt.
I respect that. Moving on, we have a 2005 Writers Market book. It's the #1 resource for writers since 1921.
100% updated for 2005. So, if you're in the market for an 11-year-old book that was relevant then, we can swap that with TJ for you when you present something that he also would like to swap.
So that brings up a question, though. The way that title is worded, does it mean you're in the market to buy a writer? Or are you a writer trying to sell yourself?
You would think that the writers who wrote this would be better at writing titles.
See, I take that to mean I want to buy a writer. Let me consult the 2005 writers market and see what writers are in the market. You think that's incorrect?
I am barely able to ponder such a thought.
I've always thought that the market for human beings was tragically cut short by President Abraham Lincoln. I think supply and demand applies to anything, including people. If the person has skills or traits that are valuable, I don't see why the person that owns that person shouldn't be able to profit from that. But that's just one man's opinion.
First guns and cocaine, and now people today on the swap.
Well, this is America, Jonathan.
Is that woman's husband still up for swap? Did she swap him?
That's a good question. We'll have to make our way down the swap gallery. moving on to the next thing, which appears to be a Blood Heroes comic book offered up by TJ as well.
The Blood of Heroes.
Oh, thank you. The Blood of Heroes.
The superhero and villain role-playing game. Number 2.
Jono, do you read comic books?
No.
Have you ever?
Reading makes me incredibly sleepy. And sleep is where I create my own visions of being a hero, which is a great thing in my life.
So you don't need to read to make yourself a hero, you're saying?
Dreaming is where I'm a Viking.
It's beautiful. If anyone out there has dreamt about being a Viking, feel free to call us at 413-961.
Call from
person.
Hello, welcome to the swap shop. Come on in.
Oh, is this Choe?
Yes.
Hey, Choe. Ferber.
Hello, Furburn. You're on the swap shop with Jonathan and myself.
I want to swap our hatred for love.
I'm afraid that's going to be a one-way swap because I harbor no hatred for you. Do you harbor hatred for me?
No. I love you, Choe.
I'm receiving mixed messages, Furburn. Which is
I'm with my family, and I love you. And Jono.
Oh.
So it sounds like we're swapping love.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know if there's a way to show the swap of love. I know typically love is swapped by genital contact.
It doesn't have to be. Maybe it can just be a handshake or a smile across the room.
Well, that's a typical exchange for friendship, not necessarily love.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get a six-pack and I'll flight to the ATL.
Where we can swap our love by touching genitals?
Hmm?
Jonathan?
You choose.
What do you think?
You choose where and
No,
when.
no deal.
No deal.
No deal.
All right.
I'm
What
sorry,
about-
Furburn, but Jonathan rejects your offer.
No deal.
All right.
No deal.
Is there a way to possibly amend it?
How about
I mean,
Mutual
we're in the business
respect.
of swapping. I want to make something work. Not swapping would be the ultimate failure of the swap shop here at William Street. So, if there's a way to modify the swap to where it would be agreeable to all parties, I would say that's the win-win here.
What do you want, Jono? What do you want that I got?
If we could end this phone call, I think that would be a fair swap for me.
For
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. That worked out for everyone, I think.
I think so as well.
Especially me.
See? Just like that. Our first successful swap. Thank you, Furburn. The first quarter out of the show, and we're already making things happen. I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm invigorated. So
Fine.
moving on to the gallery. What else might we find potential swappers for? Ooh, what are these things?
Malta coins.
Offered up by Matthew.
We know many a Matthew.
I wonder what the actual... Is there an actual cash value for this set? The sovereign nation of Malta?
Where is Malta, Choe?
Somewhere near the Mediterranean? That's just a guess. I don't know. Evidently, they're not in the European Union, or maybe they are, and these were pre-Euro era. If you had to convert euros to bitcoins, which we do quite often on this show, and I'm actually ashamed that I don't have that memorized, but I would estimate that those 8 Malta coins would be worth approximately 1.7 euro. I mean, 1.7 Bitcoin, which would be 4.78 euro, plus or minus 0.4.
Math.
So there you have the cash value and the Bitcoin value of the Malta Proof set. Some of those are sandblasted to a high mirror finish. The year 1977. Jonathan, where were you in the year 1977?
Barely a glimmer in my father's ballsack. Not born. Another 9 years until I grace the world with my presence.
You know, of all the ball sacks that I've seen in my life, I don't know that I've ever seen one glimmer. Jonathan, you just inspired me to have a new life goal.
A glimmering ballsack?
I'm going to add to my list of life goals, and witnessing a ball sack glimmer is now one of them. So, thank you for the inspiration.
You're very welcome.
I feel like I need to swap. I need to inspire you somehow.
I have something I'd like to swap with you, Joe.
You've already given and now you're going to give again?
Well, I'm going to need something back.
That's fair.
I have this. It's a small elephant. It's green, as you can see. He's a 3D printed elephant that we got as a sample from a company that was going to do some work for Fish Center.
It's adorable.
I love him. He lives on my desk, and sometimes I put him in my mouth.
Which end?
Both. I like how the grooves feel on my teeth.
Is your mouth big enough to encompass the entire thing?
It's possible. I've put a lot bigger in there for a lot less.
Well, despite having been in your mouth, it appears to be clean. I don't see too many specks of dust. He's been well taken care of.
I chew like this,
You actually chew the trunk,
or the legs.
so you're a biter.
Yes.
So you're offering up your chew toy elephant, 3D printed. Despite the chewing, he's still in wonderful shape. The material appears to be very durable.
Yes.
That adds to its value.
And there are no chew marks, despite the fact that I've had this for a very long time. I
That's
got
very
this
impressive.
after the passing.
Oh, and the legs actually move.
Yeah, I got this after the passing of David Anderson.
Wow. Okay. So I must counter offer.
Yes.
Let me reach down here. I've kept this on my desk for years now.
Lightning salt.
This is a can of Steven Seagal's Lightning Bolt energy drink. I don't think they make it anymore. This is a collector's item. I purchased this from a Walmart in Athens, Georgia in approximately 2006. I'm not really sure, because as soon as I walked by the soda row and saw the can and saw Steven Seagal's face, I knew I had to have it. It's also flavored Asian Experience. It's the Asian Experience flavor, and I thought to myself, well, if there were ever an energy drink that were for me, it feels like Steven Seagal had me in mind when he made this. So I reached right out and I grabbed it, put it in my cart, hustled to the checkout, and brought it home. I never even drank it. It's unopened, because certain things are so powerful that you don't even need to drink it to get the energy. So I just keep this at my desk, and when I feel a little bit sluggish, when I've had one too many chicken nuggets at lunch, all I do is look over at this can and it energizes me. So, Jonathan, this is my offer to you.
How old is this show? How long ago was this purchased?
I'm telling you, it was '06. Probably 10 years ago.
I bet it's still good. What sort of Asian experience will I have if I were to drink it?
That, my friend, is unpredictable. You could open that can, and dragons and confetti would just fly out.
I once dated an Asian Joe.
Did dragons and confetti follow you everywhere you went?
Nope. We once drove an hour to purchase rice.
Who drove?
Of course he did.
Did you crash into anything?
Nope.
Were you going 10 miles under the speed limit with your left blinker on the whole way?
Absolutely. He has a brother named Tran.
I respect that. So, Jonathan, I
Will
hope...
this drink, do you think, reinvigorate me the way he once did? Since it's a Asian experience.
What you could do is buckle it up next to you next time you get into your car. Blindfold yourself and just drive through Midtown blindfolded. Because that's essentially how driving with an Asian is. I can tell you from experience, my mother, the first Asian driver I ever got to know, had her license revoked twice during my lifetime. It's just keeping it real. They say that it's an unfair stereotype, but I've got statistical proof, ladies and gentlemen. Asian drivers, they can't be trusted with licenses.
I can't say anything like that.
So
Well-
should you accept the swap, you can have that on your desk and just look at it for inspiration.
Well, the question is, Joe, do you want my mouth elephant?
Jonathan, I feel like when I'm down or feeling sluggish, if I need a little boost of energy, if I had something on my desk that I could just look at that I knew was in your mouth, I think that would serve the exact same purpose as Steven Seagal's Lightning Bolt Asian Experience energy drink. So, I accept.
Then it's a deal.
It's a deal. Wow. The swap shop is on fire. That's 2 deals. Back to back. I don't even know what to do next.
Try to make more happen.
I feel like we should call Russia and try to make peace.
Putin.
Russia, if you're listening, please call us at 413-961-4263 and let's swap peace.
Let's see the next image, Lauren. We have this hot item, Kirby's Dream Collection, swapped by Liam for the Wii gaming console.
Now, Jonathan, can you tell just by the packaging which Wii it's for? Because as I understand, there's about 7 different versions of Wii.
There's two. This one is for the original Wii. It was the white Wii. The one that came out later was the black Wii. That's the Wii U.
And this
And
one
not Wii U as in because you're ethnic. But that's the name of it. It's a Wii U.
Would the Wii U play a title for the original Wii?
Yes, it's backwards compatible is how they say things in the gaming community.
So the black Wii is okay with white Wii, but white Wii is not okay with the black Wii.
Eben Wii and Ivory Wii. I tried to make a pun.
That was really good.
I failed.
No, I got it. I've never played this game, but judging by the cover art, I'd like to roleplay. Oh, hello. Welcome to the swap shop.
Hey.
Please, come on in.
Hey guys,
What's your name and where are you calling from?
this is Nolan calling from San Antonio.
Hi, Nolan from San Antonio.
Hey, yeah, I was just calling in because I was following up. I was talking to Krista, my girlfriend, and we were at Swap Shop on here quite a bit. But we had a clock that was up here a while ago, and Visk had mentioned that his fiancée was interested in it, but we could never come to terms about what we wanted to swap for it. But Krista and I decided that we wanted to give it to Visk as a wedding gift because he's getting married.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
So just a swap for, I guess, good feelings. They can have the frog clock.
Okay.
We are working our way to the image.
It may or may not still be up. It was a while ago.
It's there.
Yeah, we had to dig into the archives, but we have found it.
Yeah.
That is one sexy frog.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, your picture did not include a quarter or a dollar bill or a Bitcoin for scale.
Or a banana. Yeah, banana for scale.
Approximately how big is that alarm clock, just so the viewers know?
I would say.
Would you say
it's
it's
about
is it the size of a dime or the size of a softball?
It's a little bigger than a softball. It's
Wow, I don't
Boy.
even know what's bigger than a softball.
A grapefruit.
right. It's a little. It's even a little bit bigger than a grape. Maybe like a cantaloupe.
Would you say it's about the same size then of a 4-year-old pomegranate?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that
Yeah.
that helps.
Mhm.
So your initial negotiations with Visk went nowhere.
Mhm.
So now.
But we knew he wanted it, and yeah, we just want to give it to him for his fiancée because she wanted it. And Krista and I are moving in, and we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff. So we figure we'll send it to a nice home and give him a wedding gift.
Visk actually, I think, just mentioned that
Is he in the
he
chat?
doesn't know. He doesn't know. Good feelings. He's unsure.
Okay.
But
a one-way
Well-
trade, and he's hesitant.
yeah, hesitation.
Visk. All right. Well, it's out there. The offer stands, Visk. We got nothing but love. All right.
You
All
heard
right,
it here.
Nolan.
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you for that very generous
Okay.
offer.
Maybe now Visk can
All right.
call and accept that offer or deny it. One or the other.
I mean, that's a lovely alarm clock.
The frog's got her leg up, showing the goods.
I guess we never clarified
And
if
the
it
time.
actually works. The size of a 4-year-old pomegranate, which, if you ask me, that's the perfect size for an alarm clock.
Pomegranates stain your hands.
Yes, but since this is an alarm clock, it wouldn't.
Oh.
It's just the same size.
There's me. And the clock is back. What's next? Choe. There's Choe.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little. I'm feeling a little sluggish. I'm gonna take a moment and gaze upon
My
this
mouth.
elephant that's
My
been in your mouth, and I'm meditating on the fact that I know that that's been in your mouth, and it's energizing me.
If you want things that'll energize you that have also been in my mouth, you can contact any gay man in the state of Florida.
Is there a phone book?
Anyone, just look gay Florida. Anyone,
Gayflorida.com.
I guess.
That's good to know. Next time I'm in Florida and I'm feeling a little sluggish, I'll go to the nearest Pier 1 Imports or Home Depot, and I'll gaze at every male crotch that I see, and I'll wonder, has that been in Jono's mouth?
And
That's what I'm
Call
talking
from-
about.
and then you'll be like, probably, yeah, maybe.
Hello, welcome to the swap shop. Come on in.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, who is this?
Hey, this is Santiago from Gwinnett.
Hey,
Long Shadow?
Santiago.
Yep.
Long
Santiago.
Tiago? Santiago, how are you today?
I'm well. I just wanted to swap some congratulations to y'all's wonderful swap. I really like the little elephant. It looks really nice. And Jono, you got that grade A Asian experience drink. I thought that was really cool. You know, I just wanted to say that.
It's not just limited to Chinatown anymore, guys.
It's not.
Nope. The Asian experience, now it's here.
Steven Seagal found a way to can that.
Sitting next to me and in a can.
Well, that's crazy. You know, how does a man... Go on.
It's a cliche when you see something awesome or you experience something awesome and you hear people say, man, I wish I could bottle that, or man, I wish I could can that. Well, Steven Seagal found a way.
Yeah, that's really interesting you say that, because I was just thinking the other day, man, I really enjoy Fish Center, and, you know, metaphor, y'all found a way to bottle that up into a cell phone app, and I really enjoy that, you know?
What?
I don't know, but I'm happy to hear the positivity.
Yeah. So you guys have a good one. Just wanted to share some congratulations swapping, you know? Just wanted
Thank you,
to put that out there.
Santiago. We appreciate
You guys
that.
have a good one. Yeah.
Thanks.
That was very nice. There's positive energy coming from all directions.
Normally, people aren't this nice to me.
That can't be true, Jonathan. You're a sweetheart.
Me? Yeah. I'm super nice.
Just going by what I've been seeing, what I've seen from you over the years, you just offered up this intimate object that you place in your mouth, and you willingly gave that up. You swapped that.
Super nice.
I mean, you don't even need to say anything. Everyone has seen the actions that have occurred. I mean, the proof, as they say, is in the pudding. And the pudding that I'm looking at is a super sweet 3D printed elephant that's been in your mouth.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, since the swap hasn't occurred in the past 10 minutes, I'm actually feeling a little itchy.
Call from.
Hello. Welcome to the swap shop. Please, come on in.
Hello, Matt. Hello. Wait a minute. Hello, Jono. Hello, Choe.
Hello.
How are you doing this afternoon?
We're well, thank you. Who's this?
This would be Visk.
Hey, Vis.
Visk.
And a happy April to you guys.
Happy April to you, Visk. One of the swap shop's most prolific swappers. Visk, are you
Yes, sir?
calling in response to Nathan's offer?
Nolan.
Whatever.
Yes, I am, as well as one other thing, but to take care of Nolan and Krista first, I will happily say on behalf of my fiancée, it's a deal.
It's a deal.
Nolan, not Nathan. Did you hear that? We'll have to wait.
I'm sure he or Krista heard it.
Our Akamai encoding service has a 100-second delay.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be another 52 seconds.
So, Visk, if I may ask, what were the original terms of this swap that you guys could not come to terms on?
They wanted my name.
Legally?
They wanted to
The name Visk.
I thought they wanted to take your name, as in they would be like Krista and Nathan Smith.
They wanted to swap the alarm clock for your name.
Yes, because of my prolific excellence in swapping.
Interesting. Now, would that require going to the DMV and changing your license, or just your name?
I think it would be involving sending my Twitch or other passwords to them, but I did not want that.
Wow, when you say it that way, it definitely sounds nefarious.
Sounds like an aggressive swap.
Yeah.
Just
I can't say that
breaking
I
out for a
blame
minute
you
to say that
for
sounds super aggressive,
being
everybody.
hesitant.
Like, what?
However, does it feel warm and nice to know that they were agreeable in changing their terms and just to go ahead and offer their item as a gift?
I think it's very accommodating of them, and it's very appreciated.
Well, that's great. So it's a deal. Unfortunately, we can't get Nolan or Nathan.
Nolan.
Nolan.
Krista's just said Cresta, so
So
she knows.
Nolan's not here, but you can shake hands with your phone. And
I've done that before, but this new phone may not be able to give me that option.
Okay. Do you have?
I will try, though.
Do you have any hand-sized objects near you? Do you have an indoor plant, perhaps?
Maybe a
I have a
banana.
Game Boy.
You have a Game Boy. Oh, that's perfect. That fits right into your hand. So here's what you do.
Both hands.
I would hold the phone in your hand, and with your pinky hold the Game Boy with your phone. So have the Game Boy and the phone in the same hand, and then carefully shake the Game Boy as it's next to your phone in the same hand.
I think we can do that.
Okay, go ahead and get that ready, and then Jonathan and I will prepare our handshake, and we'll make it official.
All right. Say when and I can do it.
You got it ready to go?
I do.
On 3? 1,
Sure.
2, 3. Start shaking. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Great.
I'd also like to extend one more thing, if you don't mind, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Kirby game eventually, so I'd like to try and swap for that.
Ooh, a potential swap.
For TJ.
Action. More action.
Right? No, Liam.
I don't know. Nolan.
Liam. A person, a guy, a white person
Nolan
named.
or Nathan?
Nolan.
It's Nolan?
Yeah.
But the Kirby Dream Collection game is from Liam. So, Visk, what would you like to offer?
I currently have 7 things up in the swap meet shop right now. 2 band shirts, the Robin Hood cards, a movie book, a dog ball popping toy from Brookstone, a DS game, and a jewelry box. They may choose whichever they like.
Okay. So you're expressing interest to Liam. Liam, we hope you're watching or listening or both. Visk has his eyes on your Kirby's Dream Collection.
The cash value of that is $60 at GameStop.
Wait, is it brand new?
I don't know. It's just the number I said.
Oh.
Here in the swap shop, cash value, of course, is secondary to
Feelings.
the value to the swapper.
Value of love.
Some things cannot be measured in bitcoins or dollars and cents.
But if they'd like to contact me outside, of course, the swap shop can at least make the middleman happen, I think.
That's why we're here, Visk. Okay.
All right.
Visk, thank you so much for calling in. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
On your deal made with Nolan. With Nolan.
Nolan and Krista.
Yes.
Nolan and Krista.
Nolan and Krista.
Congratulations on your. Is your wedding upcoming or has it just happened?
It will be June 19th. The swap shop received their invite on Tuesday.
So congratulations ahead on your wedding. And while you're on your honeymoon, you'll have a super sweet Froggy alarm clock to get you up and going every day.
We will not be late to getting up in the morning and when we're in Tokyo.
Oh, fancy. Well, then it'll be waiting for you when you get home.
No, we'll get it before we go to Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
You're
well then,
very sure of things.
be sure to pack it carefully. We wouldn't want to break it in transit.
I will do my best.
And
I will leave you.
I might suggest that you obscure it with dark packaging, similar to how gas stations that sell pornographic material will give you a solid black bag so you cannot see through it. Because if I'm working TSA and I'm throwing your bags around and I see that frog alarm clock, I might just jack that shit.
Yeah, it is a hot commodity, I must say. but I will leave you to your other people who wanting to swap. I know that I'm taking a lot of their time, but thank you for making this happen, and I hope you two have an enjoyable rest of the show, and happy April.
Thank you.
You too, and congratulations again.
One time TSA searched me.
Did you like it?
No. I was coming back from New York, and I had a bag full of Fish Center stickers, and it made their bomb detector go off. And I got searched.
Stickers?
Patted down. Patted down in the middle of the airport. And then the guy opened my bag, and he was like, "What?" And I said, "Weekdays at 4." And he took a handful of stickers.
I wonder if he watches now.
I hope he does.
It's too bad he didn't have swap shop stickers.
I know. Fisk also once got a clock from Sally, and that clock broke on the way. So when you ship that clock, Newthen and Krista, make sure that you wrap it well.
Well, with Visk expressing interest, I think it makes the most sense to show off all of his items in the gallery. We can refresh our collective memories with the various items that Visk has offered to give Liam a chance to respond. A lot of them were offered weeks ago, so they may be buried. If Liam was not a close follower at those times, he may have forgotten. So here we see a Nintendo DS case. It looks to be gently used, blue, which happens to be my favorite color.
Oh, it looked like it was hanging on a thing, but it's just a bag standing on its side.
It can stand on its own. That's an indication of sturdiness. Probably decently padded. And even if you don't have a Nintendo DS, I believe you could put anything in there.
It's not very big. A DS is very small. It's like this.
Yeah, but I mean, would this fit in?
You could put plenty of clips of ammunition, yes.
So you can carry around a Nintendo DS or several magazines for an AK-47. Visk has also offered Robin Hood movie cards, 8 glossy movie cards, and a sticker. Hey, we were just talking about
From the
stickers.
blockbuster Kevin Costner hit, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Everything I do it for you.
Oh, that's a great song.
It's from that movie.
Bryan Adams. Whatever happened to him? Is he in the Hall of Fame yet?
Nope, he went back to Canada. We traded. We only can have so many Canadian singers. And we traded him for Celine Dion, and then shortly thereafter, we traded her for Justin Bieber. There was that year we had Carly Rae Jepsen, but we gave her back and we got Bieber back, and now
if those trades came through the swap shop,
they wouldn't have happened.
We would have vetoed that shit.
But we swap with Canada so often, and this is what we have.
I think we need to start the swap shop music group and swap artists, because Bryan Adams versus Justin Bieber. Come on. Yet, I digress. So, other items that Visk has offered. A Beatles shirt.
Just let it be. Let it be on your body.
I'm not sure
if you want to swap
Do
for
we
it.
know what size that shirt is? Not that it matters. Honestly, when
Probably
it
a
comes to
large.
Beatles, the tighter the better. It can almost not. It can't even be too tight. The Beatles were known for wearing tight clothes, weren't they?
I don't know anything about the Beatles.
Just a sign of the times. I don't.
Ringo Starr.
That shirt's pretty sweet, though. You could wear it ironically. That's how I would wear it. I only wear things representing things that I don't like.
That makes sense.
It's about being ironic.
Or just a pain in the butt.
Well, you could avert your eyes. I'm not trying to make a statement. I'm just being ironic. Have we found other things from Bisc? Oh, we have. Look at this. Also a jewelry box.
Can you put things other than jewelry in this box?
Absolutely, Jonathan.
That looks like a cigar box.
I bet cigars would fit quite nicely in that box. It's got a little latch. You could lock it. So you could put your secrets in there and lock them away. And when you forget what you told yourself, you could open the lock and get your secret back out. If it's a combination lock, don't lock the combination in that, because if you forget that, then you'll never get it out.
Your jewelry's gone forever.
And that looks like sturdy oak, maybe pine.
The wood finishes
So
or metal.
breaking through
Brass.
that box would be very difficult to do. It's very secure. I see
This-
the flathead screws are set properly.
And if you want to trade any of those items with Fisk, Liam, for that Kirby game, you can let Matt and Zach know, and they'll make it happen.
Williams.swap@gmail.com.
But as for us, this brings an end to our day here with you on William Street Swap Shop, where we've tried to make many successful swaps happen, and we've succeeded in some.
What was our count? I think it was 3.
3 or 4. 3.
3 or 4. Hashtag 3 or 4 swaps. I think that's definitely a successful Friday. I feel good.
Everybody have a great rest of their day. You have a great day.
You have a great day too. Thank you for the elephant. And
Thank you for the Asian experience, both in the can and on the show.
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, agreed.
Until next time, it's a deal.
It's a deal.